Yeah. So oneness. Okay. Yesterday, as for example, many people, when we take topics which are not related, we feel that, okay, why is it not necessary? As for example, Rajiv also had a question that, why do we need to forgive? Can we not have just, think good about everybody and all these things? So every topic in spirituality has a reason. Okay. And it it needs to be understood. Otherwise, we'll think, okay, this topic is not important for me. This topic is important. But whatever topic I touch, every topic, even if it is like go with the flow, surrender, trust, give people service and all these things. Ultimately, whatever we do, we all these topics are helping us to expand our energy. Hmm? And the more we expand our energy, the more we can not just attain enlightenment but manifest things faster in our life. So all the topics that I touch is very very important. Hmm? And today we are going to talk about oneness. Oneness is important in many ways. But agar kuch bhi, if you are new and you don't even want to understand why is it important and everything, just know that for normal manifestation, there are ways to manifest. And for best way, second best way, third best way. So this is how people say, when you feel this is on one of the third best way. So this is how people talk about these are the best ways of manifesting things faster. Even in the best way, second best, third best, this is the best way. If you want to manifest things faster, why do you think that people who are yogis, they do this and things fall in their hands? If you see Shri M in one of Beer Biceps interview, he just manifested a rudraksh. He just did this and a rudraksh was in his hand. Out of thin air, he manifested rudraksh in his hand. One of the reason is that these yogis have attained a state where they are all the time in oneness with the whole universe. Hmm? When we are one with the whole universe, it also means you are me. It also means the money in all the banks is also mine because I'm one with everything. Even the diamond mine in Africa somewhere is also mine because I'm one with everything. Yeah. And oneness is a state. It's like, it says that, sometimes we say that I have to become one with everything. I have to become one with everything. Meditation means feel the oneness with everything. But in reality, you are actually one. It is an illusion that we are going in this Maya world thinking that we are not one, we are separate. This is an illusion. This is not truth. ये हमारा भ्रम है, माया है, which has made us feel that we are all separate. You are separate, I am separate, we are all different, right? I'm special and I'm different. I have a body and this. Yes, this is one kind of a truth, but it is not absolute truth. The absolute truth is that there is only you and you and everything is you. So for you, it is only you, everything is else is you. For me, it is only me, everything else is me. They are a reflection of only me. They are not, separate from me. Okay. But the illusion makes us feel that yes, that I am not this person, I'm separate. Yes, Ria.
দিদি আমি একটু আমার এক্সপিরিয়েন্স শেয়ার করতে চাচ্ছিলাম ম্যানিফেস্টের।
Okay. But experience, Ria, like if it is not related to this, we are very sincerely recording experiences and posting in social medias. Everybody will be seeing so that you can encourage not just these people and everybody around. If it is not related to this, then please wait. We will every Friday or alternate Friday, we are picking up experiences and we are sharing on that day. Okay? Related?
হ্যাঁ দিদি, রিলেটেড বলতে দিদি এটা হচ্ছে জাস্ট ম্যানিফেস্টিং এর ওই যে টপিকটার সাথে আমার রিলেটেড মনে হয়েছে, লাইক ওই জন্যই বলতে চাইছিলাম আর কি। আর না হলে ফ্রাইডেও বলা যাচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ, আমরা ফ্রাইডে আর আমরা অনেক আমরা এক্সপিরিয়েন্স গুলো অনেক কিছু উই রাইট we work on it, আমরা ভালো করে ওটাকে আবার ইমপ্রুভ করি in everything so that we can present it to all your friends and to the world in a very proper way. So experience writing is not just for myself, it is like encouraging so many people around, না সবাই যাতে এনকারেজ হোক, সবার লাইফ যাতে ট্রান্সফর্ম হোক সেজন্য। ওকে,
হ্যাঁ
সো
দিদি, আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে।
yes, but manifesting here I'm saying is the fastest. So we are talking about the topic of oneness. যদি টপিকটা is related to oneness, then you can talk about it. If it is not, then we will wait for the next the experience sharing time. ঠিক আছে? Oneness related topic তোমার?
উম, আমি তো আসলে বুঝতেছি না ওইটা আসলে ওরকম কিনা, বাট ওই রিলেটেডই মনে হচ্ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, বলো শুনি, let's even for a short while let's hear and let's see.
বেসিক্যালি হচ্ছে আমি তো মেডিটেশন 2025 সাল থেকেই শুরু করেছিলাম। তখন হচ্ছে আমি একটা ম্যানিফেস্টোর একটা তোমার ক্লাস করেছিলাম। তো আমাদের একটা হচ্ছে, যেহেতু আমি ভলেন্টিয়ারিং কাজের সাথে অনেক দিন ধরে মানে রিলেটেবল ছিলাম, তো ইউনিসেফ এর নাম তো আমরা সবাই জানি। ইউনিসেফ এর যে প্রজেক্ট, ওখানে তো মানে অনেক বেশি হাই প্রোফাইল লাগে যদি কোনো কিছু করতেও হয়, বা ওখানে অনেক বেশি হয় যে সহজে কেউ ওখানে এন্ট্রি করতে পারে না।
হুম।
তো আমি হচ্ছে একটা প্রজেক্টের জন্য আমি অ্যাপ্লাই করছিলাম। তো আমি জানতাম না যে কি এটা হবে কি হবে না, কারণ অনেক হাই প্রোফাইলের মানুষজন ওটা তো হচ্ছে অ্যাপ্লাই করছিল। জাস্ট 40 জন হচ্ছে ইয়ং যারা আছে, ওদেরকে নিবে বলছিলাম। তো আমি জাস্ট এমনিতেই অ্যাপ্লাই করছিলাম, আমি বলছি, হবে কি হবে না আই ডোন্ট নো, যে কারণ অ্যাপ্লাই করতে পারতেছি আমি তো করে রেখে দিই।
আচ্ছা
তো
আচ্ছা
ওই
আচ্ছা।
জিনিসটা হচ্ছে আমি মানে তখন তখন হচ্ছে আমি মেডিটেশনের এই ম্যানিফেস্টের ক্লাসটা করছিলাম একদিন, মানে তুমি নিয়েছিলে ক্লাসটা। তো ওখানে যে চিন্তা ভাবনা যে এটা আমার থেকে হচ্ছে ভাবতে হবে যে ম্যানিফেস্ট করা মানে তো আমরা বেসিক্যালি জানি যে যে জিনিসটা হচ্ছে আমরা ইউনিভার্সের সাথে কানেক্টেড ফিল করার জন্য। তো আমি ওটা কি করতাম যে আমি লিখতাম যে
আচ্ছা।
আচ্ছা এটা এটা হচ্ছে আমার সাথে হবে, আমি এই ট্রেনিংটা আমি করতে পারবো।
হুম
আর আমার মাথার মধ্যে মানে দিন মানে লাইক যখন অ্যাপ্লিকেশনের ডেডলাইন চলে আসলো যে আহ,
হুম।
কারা কারা সিলেক্টেড হবে কি হবে না, তো ওই জিনিসটা তখন আমি সারাদিন আমার মাথায় ঘুরতো, আর আমি এটা লিখে রাখতাম যে আচ্ছা এটা আমার হবে, এটা আমার হবে, আমার হবে। 15 দিনের মাথায় আমার কাছে ইমেল আসলো যে কি আমার সিলেকশন হয়ে গেছে। তো আমি তো
Yeah.
পুরো অবাক যে আসলে
Ria
এটা
has beautiful experience. Ria, যেহেতু Ria, this is not related, so I will stop it here. Okay, but
হ্যাঁ দিদি।
you have to share it again. ওকে, রিয়ার জীবনে অনেক ম্যাজিক্যাল এক্সপিরিয়েন্সেস হয়। একটা হলো বিকজ ও এত, শি ইজ ভেরি ইয়াং। আর দেখবে অনেক, সাম পিপল আর সো সো ভেরি অ্যাকসেপ্টিং। ওকে আমি যাই শিখাই না, ও ও ওটাকে পুরো অ্যাপ্লাই করে। মানে ও একদম মানে চোখ বন্ধ করে বিশ্বাস করে অ্যাপ্লাই করে। অ্যান্ড ও বলে কি দিদি আমি এটাকে অ্যাপ্লাই করেছি, এটা আমার হয়ে গেছে, আমি এটা অ্যাপ্লাই করেছি, এটা আমার হয়ে গেছে। Okay, and now also she's sharing, but it is not related. She's talking about actually visualizing, feeling, and all these things she's connecting. We are not doing this today. Okay, this is a manifestation technique, visualization, feeling as if you have already achieved it. So this is how she has achieved many. It's like miraculous things has happened in Ria's life. So I think Ria should not share it right now. Let it be a suspense because Ria অনেকগুলো একসাথে ক্লাব করে we will share it on a Friday. Okay, Ria?
হ্যাঁ দিদি।
Okay. So, okay. So, what we are talking here is this is one of the technique. Yet visualization, feeling as if you have already achieved. This is one of the fastest way of, but it might be it is only second fast. See, Ria think she has achieved something so fast, but it is only second fastest and or the third fastest. Fastest way of achieving enlightenment is through the feeling of oneness. Once you have achieved the state of oneness, you can you can achieve anything in this world. And actually when you achieve the state of oneness, nothing else matters. It naturally you get things very easily, but sometimes you are in a state that nothing else, if whether you get it or not get it also doesn't matter, because you are in such state of oneness with everything. You are so fulfilled, you are so whole, you feel so complete. Okay, so oneness, um how, like how to understand, like in the, it's very tough for us. We have always been grown up as separate people, nothing, and all these things. It's how to understand oneness, and understanding that just see, first of all, just see that we are, you and me, we are so different. We are so different. We are, our countries are different. Many of our countries also are also different. Ria is from Bangladesh. Shubhra and me are from, and Ramya are from India. Tanmoy, Rajiv, and Swagata are from Denmark. So we are from so many different countries. So there are so many differences we can create. We can make ourselves that, okay, she's from this country, that country, so many things. Then comes the next differentiation. Tanmoy and Rajiv are men. We are women. We all of us are women. Then next form of the, then again there is another form of differentiation, that okay, here most of us are Bengalis. Yeah, only Ramya is Tamil. We all of us are Bengali. Only Ramya is Tamil. Another
I'm
form of
Telugu.
difference.
I'm
Oh,
Telugu
sorry,
from
Telugu.
Andhra.
Telugu. Yes,
Andhra.
Ramya.
Mm.
Telugu. Ramya is Telugu. Ah, that is also another form of differentiation. But what is common? What is common among all of us? Who wants to take, who wants to say something about it? What is it? What is common among all of us? Whether we are man, woman, country. Yes, Tanmoy?
We are human being.
Huh?
We are, we are what I can say. Um, we are human being. That's the common
Yeah,
characteristics. I mean, we are human being, right? So that's the common characteristics among.
yeah. Humanity. We are human.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Rajiv.
And we are also sharing the same source of energy. So we come from the same source of energy, if we may say so.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. So we are all life. If you go into even now if I say that connected to you and a small pea, peas that are in pots, what is common among you and that pea that is in a pot? Hmm? What is common among you and your pet animal? Yes, Ramya?
Enclosed, enclosed, maybe.
Sorry?
Maybe we're all enclosed in a. It's not that.
We are all enclosed in a
Yeah,
body.
yeah.
Ah, Param Brahma. Param Brahma. Oh, yes. Swagata is Param Brahma. Priya is telling soul. Hmm? Again, the soul can also mean that soul is only in human beings. Soul is in animals. Huh? Then what about the peas? What about the peas? What is common between me and a pea? Does that pea have a soul?
We all have life, and we all are creation of the supreme god, or we are all connected to one thread. So nobody is separate from each other. It's just a different
Fantastic.
form of life,
Absolutely.
and according to our karma, we have
Absolutely.
chosen in this life to play this role, something like that.
Yes. Yes. So we are all life, whether you see it in yourself, whether you see it in an animal, whether you see it in a pea, in the peas that are in the pods, whether you see a rice, a grain. Hmm? Yeah, the same life is expressing itself as both in everything. Now I will go to even another level. What is there? What is common between you and air? What is common between you and soil? What is common? between you and water. I'm so sorry. It is common. Yeah.
Maybe our purpose is the same,
Yeah.
to add more value to the ecosystem.
Yeah, that you can say, but commonality is, we think only living beings have life. Only living beings have consciousness. Okay. The common between me and air and water and soil is also that we are Raji first said we are from the same source. That means we are from the same consciousness. We have all have consciousness. Even a non-living being, even this laptop that you are watching or the mobile that you are using has consciousness, has a certain degree of life in it. हमको लगता है कि हम सिर्फ life means something which is alive and and we eat and this and that. Yeah, there is life in soil, there is life in air, there is, or you can use the word consciousness in in all the things that you're seeing. Fire, there is consciousness in fire. Okay, there is consciousness in space, there is consciousness in this bed. Can you imagine to what extent we are actually all common and same? We just walk, we just use things. अरे ये खराब हो गया मेरा मोबाइल, मुझे आईफोन, अरे क्रैश हो गया तो क्या हुआ, इंश्योरेंस किया हुआ है, मिल जाएगा दूसरा वाला. We talk in that way, right? But this has served me. This has a consciousness. I'll tell you a story, beautiful story. Then you will understand. Have you heard about Rishi Aurobindo? Have you heard about Rishi Aurobindo and Mother? Who has heard about Rishi Aurobindo and Mother? Hmm? Give me a thumbs up if you've heard about Rishi Aurobindo and Mother. Give me a thumbs up. Haven't heard about him? Rishi Aurobindo, Auroville, Auroville, so famous, Pondicherry, Auroville. They have created a beautiful global village where people from different countries come here and stay. And, they have so many meditation happens. There is a beautiful round globe. Yes, golden kind of a globe. And yes, Shubhra knows about it. Yes, very, very famous, Rishi Aurobindo. He was a freedom fighter. And then what happened is he he suddenly one fine day he used to meditate. At the same time he was a freedom fighter. Suddenly one fine day he realized that all these things even deeper, and he started moving only in this path of meditation, spirituality, and he created such a beautiful world. I mean, there are many bhaktas of Rishi Aurobindo and Mother. And there was another lady called Mother who came from western part of the world, and she started working with Rishi Aurobindo, and she was also a very enlightened master. That's why they say Rishi Aurobindo and Mother. So I came to know about him some 18 years back when one of my husband's friend, a very good friend, he has a history. He was a very, very famous, he was a neurosurgeon, and he eloped with a Tamil, he's Bengali, and he eloped with a Tamil policeman's daughter. And they are very good family friends, and they were telling their stories and everything, and how they eloped, and they went to somewhere and stayed somewhere in in south. And then they stayed in and they were talking about how they went, they had questions, he was worried. There was this story that if you have any problem in your life and you have any question in your life, at that time 18 years back, I don't think they have any more now, but that time if you write anything to Mother has died, but many people channel Mother. They work for Mother by channeling, and they will give you the answer, and the answer will be exact answer, whatever you need and whatever is right for you as a guidance. The guidance will come from Mother through these people. So this is how powerful mother was. Mother's power is still working through these people. I think still they are doing all these things. And they said that I cannot tell you how accurate their answers are, he was telling. So this is how powerful mother and Rishi Aurobindo are. That's what I told you the story so that you understand that they are enlightened master, very enlightened master. And mother, one fine day was in her house, and it was two-floor house or something, and she was trying to get up and walk to the first floor from the ground floor. Suddenly she heard somebody calling her, and and she's saying, who's calling? And then she realized that the carpet in her hall was calling her and was asking her, am I serving you well? And that's when and there was another thing which started talking to her and asked that, are we serving you well? And this only itna subtle consciousness hai, there is consciousness in everything. जो जितना एक्टिव है उतना दिखता है. Human beings इतना क्यों दिखता है? Because हम लोग बहुत active consciousness है. That's why you will see and you'll say, oh, it is a life, this is a life, and nothing else is life, as if. Okay. And then you go a little bit more evolved, you'll understand, no, not human beings, even animals have life. That's when I encourage all of you, turn vegetarian slowly. They have also consciousness, they get a lot of pain. And not just that, they have a lot of these animals, when they have fear, they have a fear when you are about to kill them. They also go through a lot of fear, trauma, challenges, and all these are we are eating. And when we eat, we also will not, वो तो कर्मा तो है ही अलग से. दूसरा है कि उनका फियर भी मैंने ले लिया, उनके ट्रॉमास भी मैंने ले लिए, उनका भी एनिमलिटी जो एनिमल किंगडम में है वो भी मैंने ले लिया. So when we get even more evolved, we become conscious even when we are eating vegetables. You know, in Isha, in it's such a beautiful. Nobody talks in the Annadanam area, because it's said that these lives, this the food, the grains, and everything, they could have flourished to any level. They could have, a pea. It could have decided, right? The pea could have decided. They have consciousness. Huh? Maybe less, but they have consciousness. They could have said, oh, I want to grow to a full-fledged tree. I don't want to give you my life. But you will see in except animals, everything in this universe is very willing, all the time willing to give, all the time willing to give, all the time. They say that it's okay, they are willing so that they become one with us. They forget their own growth. They become one with us just with the thought that, okay, it is going to nourish your body. And we grow, we become one. And see, it is also an example of how one life comes to another life. And once it enters me, I become one with that life. Right? So how beautiful, I remember the story. My first mentor, Ikeda Sensei, used to once he was mentioning, this enlightened master. हम लोग है ना, हाँ मछली खा लेंगे, हम वहां तक भी नहीं पहुंच पाते हैं. हम वहां तक भी नहीं पहुंचते, वहां पे भी कितना कुछ हम लोग करते रहते हैं. हाँ कि I have people arguing with me, and it is true. Even that also, yes, we should not. But क्या कर सकते हैं? इतना खा रहे तो हमको, but with lots of respect, we should do it. If we are doing it, also we should realize that even that peace, that pause, even if they are not animals, we cannot just gulp it up. They also have life. We have to hold it with respect. That's why we should eat it with silence, sit it at a place, eat it with lot of respect. And that's why, people who eat food with a lot of silence and respect, you'll see they become healthy day by day. Because we are respecting the food, honoring the food. And enlightened masters, they talk in different level. हम वो लेवल तक पहुंच ही नहीं पा रहे हैं. हम तो मछली माछ ये छोड़ने में ही टेंशन में लगे रहते हैं कि ये कौन छोड़ेगा, अरे क्या है इसमें, क्या है. हम लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं ना कि कौन छोड़ेगा, नहीं नहीं तो ठीक है, अब क्या है, ये भी तो खाना ही पड़ेगा एंड एवरीथिंग. बट आई हैव सीन एनलाइटन मास्टर्स, दे व्हाट लेवल दे टॉक. यू नो सतगुरु टॉक्स अबाउट सेफ सॉइल. कौन सोचेगा? हम सोचते हैं. सेव सॉइल, सॉइल को आप इतना वो कर रहे हो, फिर यही तो आपको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। सॉइल के पास सॉइल ही आपको इतना कुछ दे रहा है, सॉइल को बर्बाद कर रहे हो, सॉइल को बचाओ। you know then Ikeda sensei once was he every year he's writing peace proposal. He has died, my first mentor. Every year he used to write peace proposal, telling the people how to have a sustainable environment, how to ensure we take care of the environment, how to love, how to grow more trees, and all these things. So, and then one day he was telling that, see these trees, they in autumn season they become, they are about to fall, they are about to die, and still even before dying, even before die, they die, but also when they die also they make sure they give back something, and then they also try to make sure कि मैं अपना सब कुछ निछावर करके मरूंगा। हम कर सकते हैं? हम अपने आप को इतना महान समझते हैं, ह्यूमन बीइंग वी आर, but we are the most selfish life in this whole world. एक ट्री भी सोचता कुछ नहीं, वो ये निछावर कर देता है अपने आप को। उसका फल ले लो, उसका वो कुछ नहीं बोलेगा। फल ले लो, उसका फ्रूट्स ले लो, उसका सीड्स ले लो, उसके पत्ते तक वो नीचे गिरता जब है, वो पत्ते को भी अपना दे देता है, उसको भी सेक्रीफाइस कर देता है। लेट दिस लीव्स बिकम मैन्योर फॉर द सॉइल अगेन। या सो that's what we have, oneness state. These people are also, that's why they are manifestors. You will see these enlightened masters so fast they are any manifesting, because they are one with even the soil. They are one with even the air, the leaves, the peas, the food, the grains, the peanuts, everything. They're not just feeling one with a human being. हमारा तो एक human now let's come back to the animal, to let's come back to humans. you know Forget about all. Now just see that we are these shells. We are these shells. This what is deep down beyond all of us? We can't even see that. हम लोग हमारा, and it's an ego tendency to find faults in others, because the ego always wants to feel superior than anybody. ओ माफ कर दो और सबको अच्छा समझो। इसमें भी पता है, हाँ, इसमें भी हमको देखो, माफ कर दो वाला एटीट्यूड में भी क्या आता है कि वो गलत है, मैं नहीं हूं, इसीलिए माफ कर दो। एक दूसरा है कि वेर वी आर डूइंग इट इन अ स्पिरिचुअल वे एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड वी आर वर्किंग ऑन इट। अनदर इज लाइक मैं तो सबको माफ कर देती हूँ, मैं तो नहीं। माफ होती कौन हो तुम करने वाली फर्स्ट? ओके, आस्क योरसेल्फ। ओके, दिस ऑल्सो कम्स फ्रॉम अ फैक्ट ऑफ एरोगेंस, कि मैं तो राइट हूँ, वो रॉन्ग है, इसीलिए मैं माफ कर देती हूँ टाइप्स। ओके, so but deep down, you know when I look at a human being, most of the time you will see, most of the time, why are we in conflict with all of them? Because we look, मैं किसी को देखती हूँ ना, हम जब किसी से मिलते हैं ना, इमीडिएटली स्कैनिंग स्टार्ट हो जाता है। पहचानो नहीं पहचानो, स्कैनिंग एक स्टार्ट हो जाए। ये ड्रेस पहना है, स्मार्ट होगा, गाउलिया, नॉट ओल्ड फैशन्ड। एंड देन फिर आएगा कि बातचीत करने में इतनी ब्लंट है, अच्छा नहीं लगता। This is how the brain is continuously scanning, you know, scanning a person, you know. एक बात जैसे Rajiv was yesterday saying, na, you know, the life is, this life, Rajiv, just see at Rajiv. Okay, Rajiv, can you just open your camera? Okay, we'll be opening the camera very soon, all of us. I just want you to open your camera. Okay, yes. So look at this life. Okay, this life was saying that he's very free, he's very frank. He's now trying to share so many things. Didi, this is this, and I'm scanning. Oh my God, this too much, this fellow. My God. Why does he talk so much? Oh, He also has arrogance. He's trying to show off. I can't bear men like this. Oh, all men are like this. Patriarchal nonsense. So this is what happens in maybe in many ways that this life has experienced. And just now look at Rajiv and just see, who is this man? Who is he? Who is, just look at him. Just look at Rajiv and see. Who is this man? Take your this away, please, Rajiv, so that we can see you properly, if possible. Who is this life? Hmm? What does this life want? What does he long for? Just see, you will know. We are all lives. We all have the God inside us. We will know what does this life longs for. You'll see that, every life longs for love and acceptance, just like you. The way you want love and acceptance, the same way Rajiv wants love and acceptance. Can I just see him just as a life? Or I need to scan him from top to bottom? Rajiv is showing. You can get back, Rajiv. Don't worry. टॉप बोला है तो राजीव टॉप ही दिखा रहा है. Yeah. So we are going to do this today. This is going to be our meditation today. Okay? क्योंकि अच्छा, every time, even Tonmoy was telling, this man creates so much of problem in my life. It is true. But many times they create problem because they want love and acceptance. They want to feel special. They want feel needed. They want to be seen. कभी कभी हम लोग, kleptomaniac. Do you know when you do therapies, you will find out that kleptomaniacs, they हम the moment kleptomaniac, we will give them names, right? अरे ये तो चोर है, ये तो दुकान में जाके चोरी करती है. But kleptomaniacs become kleptomaniacs most of the time because they want to be seen. किसी ने उनको देखा नहीं है कभी भी. उनको लगता है एटलीस्ट चोरी कर लूं तो किसी के नजर में तो आऊंगी. I'm not talking about poor people, thieves. I'm talking about rich ladies. You have heard some Bengali actress, na? One Bengali actress, she went to Thailand and she stole something from shop. She has a habit of doing it. These rich people, they are, because deep down they want to be seen and known. So, but what happens to us? हमारा क्या होता है? We are like, why nowadays people like, first of all तो हमको आजकल बच्चे अच्छे नहीं लगते हैं. हमको कुत्ते भी बहुत ज्यादा अच्छे लगते हैं. आजकल बहुत ज्यादा कुत्तों का डिमांड बढ़ गया है. आपने देखा है वर्ल्ड में? हम्म? क्यों बढ़ गया है कुत्तों का डिमांड? क्योंकि कुत्ते ना टेल हिलाते रहते हैं. आपको ऐसे चाटेंगे, आपको प्यार करेंगे, आपका टेल हिलाएंगे, आपको कभी नो नहीं बोलेंगे. नो. The moment somebody says no, oh, they are against us, I forget that is a life. उसका बाहर का जो आउटर शेल है, एरोगेंट है, ये है, वो है, उसके पीछे जो वो लाइफ है, वो मैंने भूल गया. उसने कुछ कर दिया, नो बोल दिया, मेरे अगेंस्ट चला गया. I now don't care. Now I will post things in Facebook. Self love. People who don't love me anymore, I keep them away from my life. These are the kind of posts we create, right? In Facebook. This all comes from the understanding, or the lack of understanding, that we are all lives. Deep down, we are all lives. 300, 350 conditioning हुआ है. सबका अलग अलग conditioning हुआ है यार. क्या कर सकते हो? I'll give you an example. One of my neighbors, whenever, in the beginning, whenever I used to talk to her, I would see she's all the time judging. मुझे ना कुछ भी बोलने में मुझे ना लगता था कि इसमें भी जज कर देगी, इसमें भी जज, कुछ भी बोलोगे तो उसमें भी जज कर देगी. But when I kept talking to her, I realized it is her habit of judging. She's not judging me. It is her habit of judging. So then I no longer take things for, I realize, oh, it is a life which has been conditioned to judge. It has nothing to do with me. People are arrogant. It is that person's condition to be arrogant. It has nothing to do with me. But when we take things personally, we can no longer pierce through that and see that beautiful life that the person is. किसी ने मुझे किया तो इमीडिएटली मेरा एक और एक राइट हैंड साइड से चला जाएगा. इक्वल गिव एंड टेक होना है ना. उसने मुझे किया तो हम मुझे भी तो करना है. नहीं तो हाउ कैन आई, व्हाई व्हाई विल आई गिव लव बैक. उसने मुझे किया तो मुझे भी तो करना ही है ना. राइट. But when we see deep down and try to understand that life as life, you are alive, I am alive, there is no difference. And you can go even a little bit higher, saying that you are divine and I am divine, you are God and I am God, right? So this, the more we go, that's what these enlightened masters, हमको समय पल्ले नहीं पड़ता. हमको लगता है कि पागल है क्योंकि हम इवॉल्व नहीं है. गलती हमारी है, उनकी नहीं है. वो जब सॉइल के बारे में बात करेंगे, पानी के बारे में बात करेंगे ना, हमको लगेगा कि हाँ, हमको क्या जाता है टिप्स, ये क्या बोल रहा है, थोड़ा ज्यादा ही नहीं बोल दिया क्या. ज्यादा बोल रहे हैं इसीलिए मैनिफेस्ट भी करते हैं. बहुत ज्यादा वननेस स्टेट में रहते हैं इसीलिए मिनटों में मैनिफेस्ट करते हैं. एनलाइटन स्टेट में हम क्यों नहीं मैनिफेस्ट कर, हम इतना रगड़ते क्यों हैं? बिकॉज हम पहुंचे नहीं है उस स्टेट में. सबको प्यार करने के स्टेट में पहुंचे नहीं है, सबको एक्सेप्ट करने के स्टेट में पहुंचे नहीं है. यू नो, आवर सिंगल लाइफ हैज अ वे ऑफ having a lot of experience, but it is limited. We have a limited way of experiencing things. Okay, इतना ही होगा. मेरा 80 साल के उम्र में मैं इतना ही एक्सपीरियंस कर पाऊंगी. But when I'm open to lives, the more I'm open to different lives, the more I am increasing my experiences. I don't need to experience everything. उस लाइफ से उसको मैं क्या होता है, the moment I see somebody, two things can happen. Either you will scan and start judging. That very moment, that the thing that you are about to learn so many lessons from that person close हो गया, आपका सीखने का चैप्टर बंद हो गया उस आदमी से. जितना भी, एक सिक्योरिटी गार्ड ही क्यों ना हो, एक मेड ही क्यों ना हो, आपका जो सीखने का था ना, आप अकेले आदमी कुछ इतना ही सीखोगे. लेकिन आपका जो इतना मल्टीपल मिलियन टाइम्स लर्निंग बंद हो गया. द मोमेंट यू सेड ओ शी इज अ मेड एंड शी इज दिस एंड दैट एंड ओ शी डजंट नो एनीथिंग, आई एम एजुकेटेड मोर एंड दिस एंड दैट, खत्म. खत्म कहानी वहां पे. My own maid taught me so beautifully so many things when I was open to her. So that's why it says, I was in the morning, I was teaching her. The moment you are judging somebody, just immediately in your mind say, open, open. This, just this word will tell you that stop judging and be open to learn from this life. See what this life is about to teach you. Even the person, the enemies who are making your life hell, you can stop judging and see what this life is. Even his, maybe you can also learn what not to do. People, if you're open, instead of judging people who are struggling, who are enemies, if you are really open, you will see that instead of judging, you'll say, oh, these are the things I should not be doing. This is what I will learn from this person and I will not do. My only maid, a Muslim maid, you know, when I was talking to her and I said, she used to say that my Didi goes to this place, that place all the time. She's all the time running around. She goes to one mila, wherever she hears, she goes. And I told her, you don't go, you should also go sometimes. He said, Didi, कौन time waste करेगा इन सब चीजों में? इससे तो अच्छा तो मैं नमाज पढ़ूंगी. मेरा time, it gives me so much of peace. I don't want to waste my so much of time in all these things. Such a pious lady. Huh? Such a pious lady, uneducated lady, but what a pious lady. Namaz is also very powerful. People who are, that's why don't underestimate. Namaz is a way of meditation. It's actually silent meditation. They do it in their own way. She wants to do it so many times on her own. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, that open yourself. And that's We are going to include, and the universe is all about inclusion. Even everything has to be slowly, you will see the more you are becoming open, the more you are only including people, including lives, there comes a time when you will be very careful about even using your mobile. You will be holding it with grace. You will be walking the floor with grace. And that's what even mindfulness technique जो मैंने सिखाया है आप लोगों को, you will find meaning to it, because they are consciousness. Even the kalchi, the spatula which you are cooking, that also has life, that has consciousness. And you are not enlightened. That's why you are not hearing the kalchi talk. It talks. Get to that state and you will be able to hear even the kalchi, the spatula also talks. Okay, so let's now today, with this understanding, go into deep meditation. Understanding. Let me just. Anybody has any question till now?